Discipline, in simple terms, is the art of just showing up and doing things when you don't feel like doing them. When you set a goal, you're going to feel motivation initially because the concept of actually achieving that goal is new and exciting to you. But motivation is only going to get you so far because it only shows up when it wants to and doesn't show up when you need it to. It fails to show up on those days that are hard when it's cold and windy. So how do we actually truly start to build self-discipline so that you can finally start to achieve the goals that you want to? Number one is to take action and just start. In order to achieve anything, you have to take that first leap of faith and just get the ball rolling. So muster up enough courage to just start doing it, and then most of the time, after you've taken that first step, you're going to realize that it's not as bad as you thought and you can keep going with it. Without this first step, nothing can actually happen until you do it because you have to start to make any progress. And if you're worried about being judged by others, life is too short for that. You have to get over that fear. Otherwise, you're not going to live a fulfilling life. Get over the fear of judgment and be your own person. Lead your own life and just do it. Jump in the deep end and do it now. Step two is to find your rhythm. Create a consistent routine that you can stick to on a regular basis so that you can get that rhythm going and get the ball rolling and keep it going so that you actually enjoy what you do every day. Make a routine that you can stick to consistently, not one that you're going to go all strict all of a sudden and you're just going to quit a week later. Make it so that you can stick to it for months and months on end. You need to find what does and doesn't work for you, and this is going to come with trial and error. You have to build the snowball up. You have to get that ball rolling. It's going to be slow at the start. So once you find that momentum and your rhythm, it's going to be a lot easier for you to start and keep doing the things that you need to do. And try to come up with a few specific rules for this. An example of this could be if you wanted to start exercising, you can create the rule that you're not going to go more than 3 days without exercising. This is going to help you focus back on the basics and help you keep that streak going. Step 3 is to learn just to show up. When you reach this stage, it's all about conquering your mind because your mind is a really powerful tool. However, it can also be your greatest enemy on many occasions because it comes up with so many excuses for every situation that you could possibly think of. If it's a little bit too hot outside or it's too cold, your mind's going to say, nope, I'm not going for that run today. If you're trying to do some reading, nope, I don't want to do that because that's too hard. I want to watch Netflix instead because that's so much easier. It's going to come up with all of these different excuses and try to stop you from being productive. Your brain is always going to try and find the easiest task for you to do in every moment. When you feel like crap and you don't want to do anything, I still want you to do what you need to do, but just don't do it as intensely. If you don't feel like doing something, you just need to go through the motions and keep the streak going. Keep the consistency up because eventually over time, that's going to go away and you're going to start to feel motivated again. It goes in waves. You have to ride the waves, and then when it goes down low, you have to continue doing it. And then on the other hand, when you are riding those waves and you're at the top feeling motivated and feeling good, you have to maximize the opportunity that you have. Push yourself to your limits and give it everything that you've got. Step 4 is to change your mindset. Change your mindset from thinking in the short-term game to thinking in the long-term gain. This is not going to be a sprint, it's going to be a marathon for anything that is worth achieving. It is going to be challenging at certain stages, but you need to keep pushing through them. And don't expect to be the best at anything in a little short amount of time. Oh, you have to develop experience, you have to develop expertise over a massive period of time, not just a couple weeks. So take small daily steps in the right direction over a period of time, and eventually you'll get to where you want to be. Number 5 is to have a strong reason why. Having a strong reason why you want to do something is imperative in this process. It's what gives you purpose. It's what gives you hope and fills you with a sense of excitement. So what is the major reason that you want to achieve your goal? Why do you want to get somewhere so badly? I want you to write down this reason why you want to do it and explain in detail why and how you're going to get there. Then when you don't want to do something, you can refer back to it and read it. Have that purpose in mind and remind yourself constantly of why you're on this journey to achieving that specific goal. In the end, discipline is not something that you just suddenly gain. It's something that you adopt over a period of time. So stick to your goals, use discipline as a tool to help you along the way, and you'll be well on your way to achieving your goals this year. If you haven't already, go down in the description below and grab my free mini course so I can send it over to you, completely filled with value about how to build healthy habits, free workout guides, in-depth explanation on how to build discipline. So if you haven't already, go down, grab it right now at the first link in the description. And while you're down there, you may as well hit the subscribe button too. See you later.